Hi all, thanks for joining and welcome to my first thesis podcast. I am Wietse, I am 23 years old. I am doing my Bachelor Sociology in my third year and I'm writing my thesis. I stuttered a little bit, so this podcast might take a little longer than usual, but we'll get through it. We're also a bit in the dark today, which is unfortunate. I hope this is fixed next time I'm making the podcast, but yeah, will do. Um, Probably interesting to know why I'm making a podcast. That has a reason, of course, and this reason is that my supervisor, Rens, has come up with something, namely that I am not writing my thesis. So I've lied to you already a bit. Good start. No, I'm not writing my thesis, and why is that? Well, I am writing a prompt instead of a thesis. I'm writing a prompt that contains all the information of my research that I have done. And on the day of submitting, Rens and I are going to put the prompt into AI, and then my text rolls out of it, which is then basically my original thesis. This thesis will be put in my appendix, but I also have to prove that I did the research myself, because if I made the prompt with AI, then yeah, my whole research is AI, and then it's not my own research. So I had to come up with something that I proved that I am doing the research myself. And well, we're here. I'm doing a podcast to talk about what I have done, what I am doing, what I'm going to do for my research, and also special things will include, hopefully. And I'm doing this, I think, bi-weekly to keep it interesting enough for you guys, and also that Rens don't have to watch like a lot of podcasts at the end of the research. But okay, why? What am I researching? I'm doing my research at AS Review, and I'm going to look into the exam of Practicum Data Analyse. This is the statistics course in the second year of sociology. And what is special about this is that this year, actually, the students could use AI on their exam. So quite a big new thing. And I am going to see if this exam is still valid for seeing if students understand the subject instead of AI understanding statistics. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to see with multiple. I'm going to test with multiple AI models on different categories of questions on the exam, how well they perform. So for the AI models, I'm going to use 4 different ones. I'm going to use a free model, so I'm going to use Gemini Fast, it's called. Then I'm also going to use a Pro AI model, and I'm going to use the Gemini Pro for that. I'm also going to train the Notebook LM. And lastly, I am going to make an AI agent. Don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. And with those 4 models, I'm going to make the exam. And the exam consists of 3 sorts of questions I have categorized: reproduction, application, and insight questions. I'm going to make the exam probably multiple times with the models. And I'm going to see if the models, how well they perform, how they do it, if there are differences between the models, if there are differences between the categories of questions. And I'm probably going to grade the results with LLM as a judge. I have read into that a little bit, but still not quite sure how that will end, but we'll also figure it out. It's all a process. But I'm also going to look into how students use the AI on the exam. And we can do that because at the end of the exam, there was an AI statement. It was not mandatory to fill in, but you could. And a lot of students actually did it, 28, I believe. I don't know how many students did the exam, but still quite a lot filled in the AI statement. And what was special about this is that if you let students use AI on the exam, you suspect that they use it like totally, like to the max. But it was not the case. Actually, a lot of students did not, or only used it for spelling. So yeah, I'm going to see how this interacts with the AI models. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm quite a bit stuck on that, so I'll have to look into how and why. So if you have any idea, please come to me. Yeah, this is a bit of the basics of my research yet, and what I have done. Next steps, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into the exam and put the sub questions in the categories they belong in. So reproduction, application, or insights. I'm going to try to make an AI agent. And I'm also solving the thing of the LLM as a judge. So both AI agent related things. I think this was it for this podcast. Thank you for listening. If you have any suggestions, any ideas for the podcast, let me know. I'm open for everything. I'm still a bit in the beginning of it. But for now, this was it. Thank you for listening and see you next time.